Hey, everybody, it is KC from the KC and the Roundman show.
Hey!
Hopefully you had a great weekend if you're a Kansas City Chief. First you were on the ledge ready to jump.
Oh, yeah.
And then you were celebrating, right?
I feel for years, and those that have listened for years have heard me say that, it's expected of the Chiefs to get right up to the very end and tank.
Yep.
I mean, that's just like the common thing, and we used to make jokes about it. And still make jokes about it. But boy, what a weekend.
Oh
man, what a game.
Incredible.
Super fun to watch.
One of the most incredible, and I've been covering sports for a long time. That is one of the most incredible football games I've ever seen.
Yeah, so I was thinking about you yesterday, actually,
Yeah.
in the middle of this, because it was 24-0, in like the first 10 minutes of the game. And of course, as you said, a lot of Chiefs fans were jumping off ledges. It was really funny to open up your Facebook feed and see all of these memes or whatever coming down to different commentary. But I did think about you, Chris, because you have covered every major sporting event, been overseas, done all that stuff, and I wanted to ask you. Did you ever? I mean, what was the biggest comeback that you've ever seen, other than that one?
There was a game a few years ago, I think it was in the early 90s, and it was a playoff game too. And it was the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills, and I think Houston had a 32-point lead. 32-point lead.
Whoopsies!
And Buffalo came back and won that game.
And beat them.
Yeah.
Beat them.
That was the biggest comeback, and that is still a bigger point-wise comeback than the Chiefs' comeback yesterday. But
Sure.
The Chiefs' comeback yesterday is the first time in NFL playoff history that a team has come from 20 or more points down and ended up winning by 20 points.
What a thing.
Unreal.
What a thing.
Unreal.
Good day actually, it was a good weekend for sports in Missouri because the Blues, they're finally back on track again. They had a little rough go there, but they're back on, and of course, Kansas City is winning too. Now, here's something else that I heard today. The odds have changed if you're a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
And now they are now, as of this morning, now they're favored to win the Super Bowl.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's going to be awesome.
Wow. I mean, think about it. What was it, 4 weeks ago? The Chiefs were doing well, but, it didn't look like they were going to be a home playoff team. It looked like they were going to have to play the first weekend and not get a bye. And then New England lost that last game at home to Miami. Everything started to fall into line. But they still have to win 2 more games.
They do. So I grew up with... I'll just say that all my buddies that I grew up with are huge Tennessee Titan fans.
Oh.
So this weekend, there was a lot of talk about, I wanted the Titans to win because that would have been a better choice than the Ravens, right? Mm-hmm. And now I really want them to lose. So it's been really kind of fun. But, here's the thing about that I enjoy about playoff football. Mm-hmm. If you suck on one day, you're out. It doesn't matter if you had a great season or not. It's one game, one day, 3 hours of give everything you've got, and if it's not enough, you're done.
Look at the Ravens.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they were the best team in football, and then for one game at home,
gone.
It wasn't there.
See ya. Yeah. That's it.
And it looked like that was going to happen to the Chiefs.
Right. So it's really fun for the consumer, I think, on our end, because you get really great play sports that you can watch, and when it's over, it's over. Like, you don't even have to be vested in a particular team to be able to enjoy the playoffs for football, and I think they've done a good job of setting it up that way.
Absolutely. Boy, it would just be so incredible if the Chiefs actually do win the Super Bowl.
It'd be great, wouldn't it?
I mean,
fun.
We've had the Blues.
Yeah.
They won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still celebrating that.
Yeah.
Every one of our Renegade Radio Sports updates, we say Stanley Cup champion Blues.
I know, it's so awesome. I know, right?
If the Chiefs do that, they get that treatment too,
man. And I tell you, speaking of the Blues, like they've got a really good shot again.
Yeah.
And which is strange because half of their team is injured, like major players that got injured this year. Yet they still seem to be able to put it together and play great hockey.
Are you going to the All-Star
Okay,
weekend?
So I looked at tickets, and I really want to go. But I want to take my son, and I can't see spending $500 a ticket.
That's crazy.
And I mean, it's just crazy. I would love to go because it's cool that St. Louis is hosting it, and it's at Kiel, which is not Kiel. It's like Scottrade. It's not Scottrade. It's Enterprise. Whatever. whatever sponsors on it these days.
Whoever's putting money up now.
Right, yeah. And I grew up going there, and it would be cool, but no, I'm not paying that kind of money. You crazy?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not doing that.
I know.
No way.
I'm with you, bro.
Now, if somebody has extra tickets, you know where I'm at.
That's right. So 107.9 The Coyote. You tune in, you get something great. Doesn't matter if it's a show. I mean, it might be Crystal and the Bear in the morning. They're just rocking it.
Super good.
Just doing greatness. Jamie Turner middays.
Awesome.
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then it's KC and the Roundman, 3 to 6 in the evening, and then Fitz at night. I mean,
and you got Chris with the sports updates.
That's right.
Throughout the day.
Renegade Radio Sports updates. He named them.
Yeah, I know, and I can't ever remember the name of them.
Right around 30, 35 past the hour, you get your Renegade Radio Sports.
Unless it's during our show, and it's more like 40 to 45.
That's right.
I
yeah.
push them. I push them back.
That's because they're so good.
It's because I don't keep track of time. We just get to talking and laughing.
It's just we just have a great old time. Casey and the Roundman, be sure to check them out. Best show in the Ozarks. And they've got all the awards to prove it. 3 to 6 in the afternoon, including this afternoon. And you're still working on that same secret sound. Right?
I am, yeah. Same one. I think they'll probably get it today.
Yeah.
Hey, before we go, I want everybody to realize what Chris has done in here. He doesn't probably even realize it, but subconsciously he made himself as tall as I am. He did that. He did that by taking a chair and pushing it all the way up. And then pushing himself closer to the camera, and then giving me a chair that doesn't go up and down.
I'm getting a complex.
And lowering it all the way down.
Yeah, I'm getting a complex, man.
Here I am.
I didn't realize it.
See, it's subconscious.
But I'll have to remember that for the future. So
all right, I gotta go.
Be sure to join us, Casey, the Roundman, 3 to 6. And until the next time, God bless you. I didn't even realize I'd done that.
I didn't realize I'd done that.
Hey, that's greatness.